What's up guys? Today, we're diving into a head-to-head comparison between the Titleist TSR3 and the Tour Edge Exotic C723, both armed with the stock X option. A Gen 4 Hazardous 6.560-gram shaft, measuring 45.5 inches, boasting 9-degree heads, and featuring a handy weighting system at the back for those draw bias adjustment. Given my tendency to veer slightly right, I've set both drivers to favor a draw bias, aiming to keep that ball closer to the center line. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's take a closer look at each of these drivers. Titleist TSR3. First up, the Titleist TSR3. As many golfers are aware, Titleist drivers have always embraced a classic, timeless design aesthetic. While they may not often reinvent the visual wheel, they consistently deliver on performance. The TSR3 keeps this tradition alive with its sleek, neutral flat black crown. However, it does introduce a unique feature with its 3D etched face, which adds a touch of innovation to the TSR3 lineup. I've been contemplating going pro this year, and the draw bias setting on the TSR3 has been helping my timing considerably, reducing those dreaded slices and ensuring it remains a strong contender in this bracket. Tour Edge Exotic C723. Now, let's talk about the dark horse in this competition, the Tour Edge Exotic C723. I admit, I initially underestimated this driver, but it not only defeated the Wilson Dina power, but also triumphed over the Callaway paradigm. The Tour Edge stands out with a prominent T alignment 8 on the top line, which, amusingly, some say resembles a thong. At address, the Tour Edge appears noticeably larger than the compact Titleist, setting them apart visually. The Tour Edge has defied expectations, and the numbers speak for themselves. When it comes to drivers, personal preferences such as aesthetics, sound, and feel play a crucial role. Some may prioritize pure performance, and the Tour Edge certainly delivers in that department. Now, let's dive into the head-to-head comparison between the Titleist and Tour Edge drivers to see which one comes out on top. This marks my first exploration of their head-to-head data, so join me as we dissect the performance of these two contenders. As we scrutinize the shot tracer, it's apparent that my shots with the Tour Edge showed a wider dispersion. From these range sessions, it appears that the Titleist managed to hold that centerline a bit better. While both clubs showed some dispersion, the Titleist appeared more consistent. Let's delve into the nitty-gritty. With the Tour Edge, I was consistently delivering a 120 club head speed, which is undeniably fast, coupled with a 22.0 spin rate, which is ideal. This translated to a 313-yard carry and a 343-yard total distance. Now, let's compare this to the Titleist. The Titleist showcased almost identical club head speed with just a 0.2 difference. Surprisingly, I was slightly faster with the Titleist. However, the spin was higher with the Titleist, making it unique among the drivers tested. The carry with the Titleist was 315 yards, just 2 yards further, but the total distance was 3 yards shorter. What's impressive is how closely these numbers align. I had just a slightly better smash factor with the Titleist at 1.46 versus 1.45. These averages are remarkably close. As we move on to the semifinals of this driver showdown, it's exciting to see how evenly matched these drivers are. I've always sought a balance between distance and accuracy, and now it's time to scrutinize the latter. Looking at the dispersion of the Tour Edge, it's noteworthy that I had one shot right on the line, a rare occurrence for me. Now, let's shift our focus to the Titleist's accuracy. To put it simply, there's no contest here. I didn't have a single shot go astray. All 15 drives found the fairway. It's an accomplishment I haven't achieved in a single session before, truly remarkable. The numbers are in, and it's time to determine the ultimate winner of this driver showdown. Both the Titleist TSR3 and the Tour Edge Exotic C723 are fantastic drivers in their own right. The Tour Edge impresses with its raw power and consistency, while the Titleist offers a unique blend of speed and precision. The choice between these two comes down to your personal preferences and priorities. Do you prioritize accuracy and the confidence of keeping it on the fairway with the Titleist? Or do you seek the power and distance of the Tour Edge? I hope this head-to-head comparison has helped you make an informed decision. Remember, golf is all about finding the right equipment that suits your game best. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'll see you in the finals of the 2023 driver bracket.